Today we're going to be exposing Ben Bader's funnel and how he makes $182,000 per month. So if you're a coach, consultant, growth operator, or core seller, you might want to stay until the end of this video because we are going to be diving deep into very advanced stuff that you might want to implement in your business. We're going to be covering Ben's business from A to Z, what he does, what he teaches, his content funnel, conversion mechanism, software stack, and what I would do if I were him to make more money. My name is Adrian and I run Thunderbird Marketing, and we work with creators and personal brands in the space. So if you want to implement all of the things that we are going to be showing in this video, then go in the description and book a call with me right now. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So Ben is teaching people how to start AI operating, which is basically the same thing as a marketing agency for creators and personal brands, which is the same thing that I'm doing. Now, the main sources of traffic that he has is through short form with IG and TikTok and with YouTube. Okay, so now let's break down his short form strategy. So first, as you can see on Instagram, he has mainly this type of videos. You see, he has educational videos and mindset videos, and all with these fancy edits. You're going to notice that Ben really doesn't have a ton of top of funnel content that is mainly to attract people into his ecosystem. Most of his content is what you could call middle funnel, which is just value. So I think he should be uploading a little bit more of top of funnel. Now, when you go into TikTok, well, then you have more top of funnel here because he's doing also mindset, also educational, and also comedy. But these videos are not like these ones with all this fancy editing, and also these videos are scripted. But you can notice that in these videos, he's taking all that he's saying out of his head. He's not scripting prior to the video. And also, this comedy is all obviously top of funnel content. Now, also on IG, he has these stories highlights, and you're going to see he only has one highlight, and it's for results, testimonials. So you're going to notice he uses these stories to redirect people to testimonials that he uploads on his channel. He also uploads wins from people inside Artisan Lab and more wins. And he would also upload like wins from his own marketing agency, which is 94 Marketing, which has been really successful in the space on the past few years. So he's still doing the same business model that he's teaching other people to do. Now, let's go through his long-form strategy. So this is through YouTube. You're going to see that he does a ton of interviews because his program, Artisan Lab, it's very good. So he gets a ton of case studies and results, testimonials. He also uploads mindset videos. You're noticing that he uploads a ton of videos on mindset because he's a little bit famous for that. And then he also has educational videos, like teaching people what he did with, for example, to write copy, to write BSLs, to write emails, webinars, like the skeleton of a webinar, not the full webinar. And you're also going to notice that he promotes a ton of Poppy AI. He mainly uses Poppy AI to write all of his copy. Now, I wanted to make a special section for Ben, which is his newsletter. So on his YouTube channel, you are also going to have the link to subscribe to his newsletter, and you're going to see this page. Now, his emails are not like everybody else's emails. You know, he dedicates a ton of time to writing these emails, so he gets a ton of book calls and a ton of money just from his email newsletter. And with his email, he's counter positioning because they are different from the rest. Now, all that he's trying to do is to sell you on mainly three things. Number one is on himself as the main authority on his niche. Number two is to sell you on the business model as the best way to make money online in 2025. And number three is in yourself, and that you can do the business model too. Now, after you're interested in what he has to offer and you click the link on his profile, you're going to see this. Okay, so now when you click the link that he has on his IG, TikTok, YouTube, or in his emails, you are going to get to this BSL funnel, unless he's promoting a webinar, which is another funnel that we're going to be covering right now. But mainly is this BSL funnel. So he has a headline, the hero section, he has an apply CTA with an embedded type form. This is really good. A ton of people have just a button here, which redirects them to another page. And you're just by doing that, redirecting people to another page to the application, you are losing 50% of people there. That's a golden rule. Every time someone has to go to another page, you lose 50% of people. So by having the type form embedded here, he's not losing as many people. And yeah, this is more friction, but you're still not losing 50% of people doing this. Now he has a little bit of sales copy and a ton of testimonials and case studies here. So really, you don't need more than this. Like if your conversion rate is not the best, if it is not at least 3 to 5% that ends up being qualified booked calls, then you can check the BSL, making sure you have the type form embedded here, and probably you should add more sales copy, but you can get away with this pretty much. Now, after you apply, you are going to be asked some questions. For example, this one is for Ben to see if you are brand new, if you were a previous agency owner like myself before I joined his program, or if you run your own coaching business, or if you are a closer. And then he's going to qualify you financially, and you can have an idea of how much Artisan Lab costs with these questions and with these options. And then you go to a Calendly and you book a call. Now, after you book a call, you enter a pre-sale system, and leads that were qualified but did not book can also be contacted by Ben's setter. Now, after you book a call, you're going to be redirected to this confirmation page. So now Ben has what we call confirmation page best practices. Okay, so his confirmation page is really good. He has a pre-call video to train people before the call. He has breakout videos, which are videos just handling objections, solving FAQs. And he has a CTA to confirm the call on Gmail, and a button to see more testimonials. Now, what he's doing with all of these videos and with the testimonials is he's improving his show rate, his close rate, and his AOV. You can even improve your show rate by 30% and your close rate by 10% just by adding a pre-call video and these breakout videos and a ton of testimonials. So you are going to receive some emails from Ben also to get you to get to the call, probably some SMS reminders. Probably his closer is going to contact you and maybe send you a testimonial based on what you answered here. For example, if you answer that you are a closer, he's going to send you a testimonial from a closer that joined Artisan Lab and make a ton of money. But if you run your own coaching business, then he probably will send you a testimonial from another one that runs a coaching business and had results from Artisan Lab. And the same if you were brand new, and the same if you were a previous agency owner. So this is also that you should be doing in your own sales process. Now, if you don't show up, his flow ends there. And if you show up but didn't close, then his flow also ends there. And if you close, then you were close and you join Artisan Lab. So the closer is going to present you with this offer based on when you answer. So for example, he has the core offer, which is 6.5K for 3 months. And then he has an upsell, which is 10K for the same 3 months, but you get one-on-one access and one-on-one calls with Ben. Now, let's go through his webinar funnel. So for his webinar funnel, he runs this once per month. And he started promoting his webinar like a week before. He's going to upload reels, he's going to send emails with a call to action to sign up for the webinar. He's also going to promote it on YouTube, having his link there. So for his webinar funnel, he's doing this. He has the hero section with a call to action, has sign up CTA. He has a why this webinar section, reason 1, reason 2, and reason 3. Then he also has a what's included section and the agenda for the webinar. You can see it there. And then he has testimonials and another call to action here. So he had a pretty good conversion rate for his webinar. So you don't need more than this to have a good landing page. This is warm, probably for cold. Then I don't know if this would work for cold. We will have to test that. But for warm, this is good. You don't need anything more than this. He had a pretty good conversion rate on his page. Now, after you sign up, you're going to see this confirmation page. You're going to have a pre-call video, just like in the pre-webinar video, just like in the VSL funnel. And you also are going to have a CTA to join a Telegram group, which he uses to nurture people and send messages and reminders. And you're also going to have a CTA to add the event to your Google Calendar. Then he's going to have some FAQs. This is the same as the breakout videos, but he was probably a little lazy to record the videos, and he just had these FAQs. And then you're going to have another CTA for the Telegram group, to add to Google Calendar, and also to watch a YouTube video where he explains the business model. Also, when you sign up, you are also going to enter a pre-sale system, and you will also enter to Ben's newsletter. So you're going to receive an email sequence to improve his show up rate for the webinar. Also, if you were in the Telegram, he's going to send you some messages. And then on the webinar, he's going to use Jason Flatland's framework. And if you don't show up, you're probably going to get an email sequence pitching you to see the replay and to get you to apply. If you show up but didn't apply, you're probably going to enter an email sequence to get you to apply. And if you stay until pitch and didn't apply, the same. And if you stayed until pitch and then you were interested in the offer, then you apply, and then you enter the same flow as before. You go to this type form, the qualification, the Calendly, the same thing, and the offer. So these are the two conversion mechanisms that Ben is using to make money, to make $182,000 per month with his info product. Now, let's check his software stack. So this is his page. We're going to be using the tool BuildWith. He's using ConvertKit for his emails. He's using ClickFunnels for the page. What else? YouTube to embed the videos. GoDaddy for his domain provider. And that's all that we can get from here. And for his VSL funnel, it's probably going to be the same. That's his software stack. ConvertKit, ClickFunnels, and also for webinars, he's using Webinar Jam. Now, let's go into what would I do if I want to make more money if I were him. Now, what I would do would be probably start into the paid ads game, run some retargeting ads for his VSL funnel, or maybe I would just do it for when he's running a webinar. So just run ads for the 7 days prior to a webinar, try to get as much of his audience to sign up. Yeah, he would probably make more money with that. I would spend at least $15,000 on a webinar just as a test budget, and that is not a ton of money. So this is everything for today. Leave any questions you have in the comments, and if you're a coach, consultant, personal brand, or course seller, and you want to implement the same things that I just showed you on this video today, then go in the description and book a call with me right now. And I will see you on the next one.